Hi, it's Eddie and welcome to the channel. Today I want to show you how to use WaveLab Pro with DaVinci Resolve. And WaveLab is, like the title says, true art of mastering. So basically it is a mastering software, but it has been used in many different audio tasks, like restoration and so on. I think lots of these kind of old audio samples in some libraries and in government offices and so on, they have been restored with WaveLab. Just has to mention before I forget that what I'm going to show you, it doesn't work this WaveLab element. So it works only with WaveLab Pro because the ARA full. I'm not actually even for sure that it's all about the ARA integration, but anyway, I happen to have WaveLab Elements before and I upgraded to the Pro recently. WaveLab Elements is also very good. You can do lots of there, but then you have to use just old-fashioned workaround thing work. But let's go now to the DaVinci Resolve. I just went outside to do a small recording, kind of a clip. This video is only for the example purposes for my editing video, where I try to show how to work together with DaVinci Resolve and WaveLab Pro. And as the video says, I just made this one for this video. And yes, I'm traveling at the moment, and here is a little bit from the neighborhood. There is a school behind there. How to get now to the WaveLab? So you go to the Fairlight, and as you can see, I have recorded this one just with the phone, and I had a Rode Wireless ME connected to the phone. And as you can see, by default, when I import video to DaVinci Resolve, it creates a stereo track there, and here it is as a stereo track. So let's move first this track type to mono, and then from clip attribute go to audio, and we change mono also. And from here, as you might know from previous videos and from other videos too, from other content creators, come to external audio process, and here you can see these different options I have. And I have added WaveLab Pro here. And if you don't remember how to add these things, go to Preferences, go to System, go to Audio Plugins, and then set up external audio process. And then from here, just come and find from your program tree, find WaveLab Pro X in my case, because I use Windows. Other operating systems, you just find the launching file. And then remember that you have to give it a name. And then to make it work, restart DaVinci Resolve, and then after that go. Anyway, let's go now to the external audio process, WaveLab Pro. Normally, when I'm using WaveLab, I like to always use audio montage, but this one opens the clip now in audio editor. This one is now in that way a little bit risky, might be destructive, and many cases it is. Audio montage is always non-destructive. This one doesn't work directly from the audio montage. If I make an audio montage of this one, like a create audio montage from here, from current audio, it means that then whatever changes I do in a montage and I render it out, it will not be rendered to this particular clip. Although it might be that if I create a montage to this one and I just save it, it will update this one, but I'm not 100% for sure about that. But let me now show, because this one is purely for audio, so this one is brilliant for handling, example, dialogue restoration or whatever you have to do for it. So example I have here from Econ Digital, from Acoustica, this DSA, very good DSA. I use the preset theme, it works in my case always. This video is only for the example purposes for my editing video, where I try to show how to work together with. And then this is actually WaveLab's own de-reverb. Here you can listen the output, then you can listen only the reverb for input. From here you can choose what kind of algorithm you want, smooth, musical, rhythmic, strong or speech, and then you can hit learn from here. This video is only for the example purposes for my editing video, where I try to show how to work together with DaVinci Resolve. This video is only for... And then from this scroll wheel you can choose how much reduction you want for it. And then also you can change where it takes this one, very good de-reverb plugin. Then of course you get frequency, which is a brilliant EQ for the example purposes for my editing video, where I try to show how to work together with. And now I haven't set this one at all now for this clip, so bear with me. This one was just from my last video, which one was made with different system. And then of course I can add also Nexta here, but Nexta doesn't now in this case. It works very well, but just the settings I had here previous time, it was from a different microphone, so it doesn't work, so I don't show that. But now let's see also then, because now we can use also external editor in here. For example, if I want to check the phase of this one, I come here, edit external editor, and I can check RX from here. Let's check phase suggest, can render it out, and then that we can see what we are actually doing here. Just put it this way so you can see. Then I just press Ctrl S to save and it updates to here. There. Now let's do something else for this one. Go to vector layers. We can example do reversing for this one so that we can see that everything works there. Now right click this tab here, update WaveLab file. There you go. Now let's listen. DaVinci Resolve. And now how to get all this processing to go to the DaVinci. You press Ctrl S, save. Look at this red corner here. There you go. And now when we are here, you can already see that it has come here. This video is only for the example purposes where I try to show there. So here is the silenced one here, and then here is the reverse. And the good thing is, because I was pretty much for sure that if I make a mistake somewhere there and I accidentally save the WaveLab file like I just did, so I got this change to happen in DaVinci Resolve, that now everything is basically set to the WaveLab. But now example, if I'm not happy to this one, I can just Ctrl Z and now it's back in original. For my editing video where I try to show how to work together with DaVinci Resolve. And now when going back to WaveLab, like I said, I saved this already, but let's press Ctrl Z and here we are. For my editing video where I try to show how to work together with DaVinci Resolve. So with this integration, you have a very, very powerful audio editor for whatever you do in DaVinci Resolve or basically anywhere else. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, thank you. If you watched the video up to here, consider liking and also subscribing my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.